The internet we use today is powerful. We connect with friends. We buy things online. We learn and work. This internet is often called Web 2. Big companies control most of it. They own the platforms. They own our data. We are users on their property. But a new internet is being built. It is called Web 3. This new version is different. It is decentralized. This means no single company or person is in charge. Power is given back to the users. You can own your data. You can own a piece of the internet itself. Web 3 is built on blockchain technology. Think of a blockchain as a digital record book. It is shared by many people. It is very secure. No one can change it easily. In the world of crypto, many projects focus on technology first. They build complex systems. They talk to expert investors. But one project has always been different. That project is Pi Network. From the beginning, Pi Network focused on people. It wanted to make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone, not just tech experts, not just wealthy investors. It created a mobile app that lets people mine Pi crypto on their phones. Millions of people around the world joined. They became part of a massive community. They believe in a future where crypto is for everyone. Now this community-focused project is taking a huge step forward. They have launched Pi Network Ventures. This is the investment arm of the Pi ecosystem. Its goal is simple but ambitious. It wants to find and support the best new projects being built on the Pi blockchain. Money is like fuel for new ideas. An idea can be brilliant, but without resources, it can't go very far. Pi Network Ventures understands this. That is why they have launched a $100 million fund. This is a massive amount of money. It sends a clear message to the world. The message is that Pi Network is serious about building its ecosystem. It is ready to invest heavily in its future. This fund is not just a number on a page. It is a powerful catalyst. It is designed to spark a wave of innovation and creativity within the Pi community and beyond. The $100 million fund will be used to invest in developers and teams. These are the people with the vision to build the next generation of decentralized applications, or dApps. The fund will provide them with the capital they need to get started. This could mean hiring more people. It could mean paying for marketing. It could mean having the freedom to focus on building their product without worrying about money. The world is full of talented people. Many have incredible ideas. They see problems in their communities. They think of clever solutions, but often they lack the resources to bring their ideas to life. They may not have connections to big investors in Silicon Valley. They may not have a degree from a famous university. Pi Network Ventures is designed to break down these barriers. Its primary impact will be the empowerment of a new generation of innovators. A teacher in Nigeria with an idea for an educational app, a farmer in India who wants to build a supply chain tracker, a community organizer in Brazil with a plan for a local marketplace. These are the kinds of people Pi Network Ventures wants to support. It is looking for passion and a good idea, not a fancy resume. This approach will lead to a more diverse and creative ecosystem. When you open the doors to everyone, you get ideas you would never have seen otherwise. This empowerment is the first and perhaps most important way that Pi Network Ventures will change the crypto landscape forever. It is democratizing not just the use of crypto, but the creation of its future. For a long time, the crypto world has been focused on finance. People talked about trading, lending, and borrowing. These are important, but they are not things that most people do every day. For crypto to truly go mainstream, it needs to be useful in our daily lives. We need apps that help us do ordinary things in better ways. We need to move beyond complex financial instruments and build practical tools for everyone. This is the second major impact that Pi Network Ventures will have. What does a practical, real-world app look like on the Pi Network? Imagine a freelance platform. A writer in the Philippines can get a job from a client in the United States. They complete the work and get paid instantly in Pi. There are no high bank fees. There is no waiting for weeks for the money to arrive. Or think about a local marketplace app. A craftsperson can sell their handmade goods to people in their city. Buyers pay with Pi directly from their phones. These are not futuristic fantasies. They are the types of projects that the Pi Network Ventures Fund is designed to build. The fund will encourage developers to think about real problems. By funding projects that answer these questions, Pi Network Ventures will help build an ecosystem of utility. It will create a reason for millions of people to use Pi every day, not just hold it as an investment. This focus on utility is a game changer. It moves crypto from a niche interest to a mainstream technology. When your neighbor uses a Pi app to hire a plumber, or when you use a Pi app to buy tickets to a local concert, crypto becomes real. The biggest criticism of the crypto industry has often been its focus on speculation. Many people buy cryptocurrencies hoping the price will go up. They treat it like a stock or a lottery ticket. This has created a lot of excitement and volatility, but it has not created a lot of real sustainable value. An economy cannot be built on speculation alone. It needs goods and services. It needs commerce. It needs utility. The third major impact of Pi Network Ventures will be to drive this crucial shift from a culture of speculation to a culture of utility by changing the incentives for developers. Pi Network Ventures changes this dynamic. It will fund projects based on their potential for long-term use, not just short-term hype. The fund's managers will ask tough questions. Will people still be using this app a year from now? Does it solve a real problem? Does it make the Pi ecosystem stronger? This creates a powerful incentive to build things that last. When apps have real utility, the Pi cryptocurrency itself gains real value. Its value is no longer just based on what people are willing to pay for it on an exchange. Its value is based on the real economy it powers. If you can use Pi to buy your groceries, pay your rent, or get a haircut, then Pi has tangible value. The $100 million fund is a direct investment in creating this economic foundation. It is building the stores, the services, and the marketplaces where Pi can be used. Let's move away from theory for a moment and imagine what this future actually looks like. Let's take Maria, a graphic designer living in a small city. She's talented but struggles to find clients locally. A new freelance platform, built on Pi and funded by the Ventures Fund, launches. Maria creates a profile. A startup in another country sees her work and hires her for a project. She completes the design and is paid instantly in Pi. She uses that Pi at a local cafe that has adopted a Pi payment app, another project from the fund. Or consider David, a student who loves to create educational videos. He wants to make a series explaining complex science topics in a simple way. He submits his idea to a new content platform funded by Pi Network Ventures. The community votes on his proposal, and he receives a grant in Pi to produce his videos. People who watch his videos can tip him directly in Pi. David is able to earn a living doing what he loves without needing millions of subscribers on a traditional platform. Now think about a whole community. A small town wants to encourage local shopping. A team of local developers gets a grant from Pi Network Ventures to build a Shop Local app. The app lists all the small businesses in town that accept Pi. It even includes a loyalty program where shoppers earn bonus Pi for supporting local merchants. The app helps keep money circulating within the community. It strengthens the local economy. It connects neighbors and business owners. This is the power of building tools that are designed to serve the community first. We stand at a crossroads in the history of the internet. The old model of centralized control is showing its cracks. The promise of a new decentralized internet, Web3, is brighter than ever. But promises are not enough. A revolution needs more than just an idea. It needs builders, it needs resources, and most importantly, it needs people. This is where the story of Pi Network and its new $100 million Ventures Fund becomes so important. Pi Network Ventures is not just another investment fund. It is a declaration of intent. It is a statement that the future of crypto will not be built in corporate boardrooms alone. It will be built by everyday innovators from every corner of the globe. It will be built on the foundation of real-world utility, not just financial speculation. It will be built for the many, not the few. The $100 million fund is the fuel for this people-powered revolution, a catalyst designed to unleash the creative potential of a global community. The top 3 impacts we have explored: empowering everyday innovators, building practical apps, and shifting from speculation to utility, are not separate ideas. They're deeply connected. They reinforce each other. When you empower diverse innovators, you get practical apps. When you have practical apps, you create real utility. When you have utility, the value of the network is no longer based on hype, but on its real economy. This is why you should care. This is not just about a new cryptocurrency or a new investment fund. This is about who gets to build the next version of the internet. This is about whether we will create a digital future that is more open, fair, and accessible for everyone. Pi Network has spent years quietly building a massive global community around this vision. Now with Pi Network Ventures, it is providing the tools and resources to turn that vision into a reality. The people's crypto revolution has begun, and it is happening one app, one developer, and one user at a time. The future is being built today.